Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up, because something wild just went down in the worlds of sports, celebrity, and social media chaos, all in the span of a few hours. Imagine this. An NFL superstar suddenly loses his team. His mom jumps into the drama, and suddenly one of the biggest rappers in the world is being told how to behave in a relationship. Yep, I'm talking about Stefon Diggs, Cardi B, and the unexpected voice that nobody saw coming, Diggs' own mother. According to reports, things went sideways after the New England Patriots allegedly decided they were done handling the drama surrounding their star receiver. And, as always, social media did what it does best. It grabbed popcorn and pressed record. But here's the twist nobody expected. Instead of staying quiet, Diggs' mother reportedly jumped online and delivered what people are calling relationship advice, directed straight at Cardi B. And just when fans thought the drama couldn't get messier, Stefon Diggs finally responded. And let me tell you, the tone of his reply? Enough to make eyebrows pop all over the internet. Now, the internet is a strange place. One minute, everyone's scrolling memes. The next minute, full-blown celebrity scandal explodes. Everyone suddenly becomes a relationship expert, sports analyst, and family therapist all at once. That's exactly what happened when Stefon Diggs' name started trending again, and this time, the story wasn't about touchdowns. It was about family, fame, relationships, and millions of dollars on the line. Stefon Diggs isn't just known for his speed on the field. Over the past year, the headlines off the field have been louder than the stadium cheers. And this situation? It's the perfect storm of celebrity, sports, and social media hysteria. Normally, when an NFL star trends online, it's a touchdown, a trade rumor, or some sideline drama. But this time, the conversation was messy, a mix of relationship rumors, celebrity culture, and professional fallout. Fans have been tracking cryptic posts, late-night appearances, sudden trips, and suspicious sightings. Internet detectives were piecing clues together like a crime drama, and even without official confirmations, the speculation exploded. Then came the Patriots side of the story. Rumors started swirling that the team was quietly reconsidering Diggs' $66 million contract. The number alone made fans lean forward in their chairs. For a moment, the conversation was no longer about touchdowns or catches. It was about money, career trajectory, and distraction. Insiders allegedly suggested that the Patriots were concerned about a pattern of distractions. The combination of Diggs' off-field life and the media attention surrounding his relationship could, in theory, impact his professional focus. And just when the rumor mill reached peak velocity, Diggs' mother entered the chat. Her message reportedly said, "My son needs a partner who supports his focus and his future, not someone turning his life into a constant spotlight battle." No names were mentioned, but the internet doesn't need names. The words spotlight and distraction were enough for social media to instantly point fingers at Cardi B. Fans erupted, some defended Diggs' mother, saying she was doing what any parent would do. Others questioned why a grown man's mom was commenting publicly at all. The internet divided into two camps, Team Mom versus Team Let Him Handle It. Meanwhile, Cardi B fans fired back. To them, blaming a woman for a man's career chaos is absurd, like blaming a pizza delivery driver for a power outage. Memes went viral. Some joked that Diggs' mother had entered the NFL transfer portal as the Patriots' new PR manager. Others said the team dropped him to avoid appearing in a live Instagram argument. Comedy and chaos intertwined perfectly. But for hours, Stefon stayed quiet. Silence. No tweets, no Instagram posts, no cryptic lyrics. And as anyone following celebrity drama knows, silence is often the calm before the storm. When Diggs finally responded, he didn't do a press conference, a TV interview, or a carefully crafted statement. He went straight to social media. The message thanked supporters and reminded everyone that loyalty and focus come from within. On the surface, it seemed calm. But social media doesn't see surfaces, it sees hidden meanings. Fans immediately dissected every word. Was he addressing the Patriots? His mother? Or Cardi B? Meanwhile, Cardi remained mostly silent. But a viral club video of her dancing and laughing made fans wonder if strategic move or genuine unbothered energy. The internet split again. Some said she didn't care, others believed her silence was calculated. The situation spiraled. Analysts discussed how NFL teams want stability in their stars on and off the field. Some said relationships between two highly famous individuals can create uncontrollable attention, distractions that affect performance. And when millions of dollars are on the line, even personal matters start to impact professional decisions. Stefon Diggs' mother allegedly returned to social media, adding, "Real partnerships are built on support, respect, and mutual understanding, not competition for attention." Again, no names mentioned. But online, everyone assumed who it was about. Cardi fans pushed back, saying distraction or not, Diggs is a grown man with a professional career to manage. Others said being involved with someone like Cardi B naturally brings headlines and pressure. At this point, it wasn't just gossip anymore. The story had become a cultural debate about fame, relationships, responsibility, and accountability. Sports insiders speculated, could the Patriots be reconsidering Diggs because of personal distractions? Retired athletes commented on how modern media scrutiny amplifies every move. Every tweet, every Instagram post, every social media reaction became part of the story. Then, Diggs spoke again. His follow-up was more personal. "Stop creating stories where none exist. My focus has always been football, family, and my future." Fans immediately analyzed every word. Who was he talking to? Patriots? His mom? Cardi B? Or the rumor mill itself? And just when the drama seemed settled, another layer emerged. Sports blogs suggested other NFL teams were watching Diggs' situation closely. Elite athletes attract attention no matter what, and some speculated that this public controversy could actually fuel him rather than harm him. Historically, athletes often turn criticism into motivation. Michael Jordan famously built entire playoff performances on perceived slights. Could Diggs do the same? Meanwhile, Diggs' mother never clarified her comments, leaving the internet to spin interpretations. Some said she was simply protecting her son's career. Others saw subtle relationship advice aimed at Cardi B. And one thing's clear, unresolved mystery drives engagement. By the time the dust settled, what started as a sports headline had become a viral cultural storm. Family influence, celebrity relationships, multi-million-dollar contracts, and social media chaos, all intersecting in one story. Headlines, memes, speculation, the internet had done its job. And yet, the biggest question remained unanswered. Was this overblown, or did it actually impact Diggs' career? By now, the story had exploded far beyond football. What started as a potential contract issue had evolved into a full-blown cultural storm, mixing celebrity relationships, family intervention, and internet speculation, all fueled by millions of curious eyes scrolling, sharing, and arguing online. Stefon Diggs had made his first statement, "Stop creating stories where none exist. My focus has always been football, family, and my future." Simple words, but as everyone knows, the internet doesn't do simple. Fans dissected each phrase, analyzing tone, punctuation, and timing. Was he shading someone? Responding to rumors? Or simply asserting control over his narrative? Every interpretation added fuel to the fire. And then there was Cardi B. Her strategy, or lack thereof, kept everyone guessing. She didn't immediately respond to Diggs' statement or his mother's advice. Instead, she posted content that appeared unrelated, club videos, music clips, laughing with fans. But in social media culture, nothing is ever unrelated. Her silence became a storyline of its own. One camp said she didn't care. Another argued she was carefully playing the long game, letting the internet debate while she stayed untouchable. Meanwhile, analysts and insiders weighed in. Sports commentators reminded fans that the modern NFL is about more than on-field performance. Teams invest millions into a player and expect consistency, leadership, and focus. Relationships, celebrity visibility, and public distractions suddenly became part of a player's professional portfolio. Anonymous sources suggested that the Patriots were quietly monitoring Diggs' off-field attention and how it might affect team chemistry and public image. And then came the family layer, arguably the most explosive part of this saga. Diggs' mother had already posted advice about focus, partnerships, and support. But social media didn't stop there. Screenshots of another post allegedly from her account started circulating. This one reportedly read, "Real partnerships are built on support, respect, and mutual understanding, not competition for attention." Again, no names were mentioned, but the internet instantly assumed Cardi B. Fans and critics split into factions. Some defended Diggs' mother for protecting her son's career. Others criticized her for publicly commenting on his relationship. And just like that, the narrative exploded into a family versus fan debate, with memes, jokes, and heated arguments dominating timelines worldwide. Now the stakes weren't just relationships and family advice, they were money and career trajectory. Rumors about a $66 million contract made headlines across sports blogs. Fans debated whether Diggs' personal life could jeopardize such a deal. Critics argued that blaming a celebrity partner for professional outcomes was absurd. Supporters countered, dating someone with Cardi B's level of fame inevitably brings scrutiny and pressure, whether Diggs likes it or not. The drama didn't stop there. Retired athletes and sports analysts began weighing in. One former receiver emphasized that modern athletes live under a microscope. Social media, celebrity culture, and nonstop coverage mean every personal decision can impact professional perception. Another commentator added that relationships involving two famous individuals almost guarantee media storms, as fans and journalists dissect every public move. And with Cardi B's viral presence, every clip, story, and appearance becomes fodder for the internet. At this point, the situation had become a multi-layered saga. Contract and career speculation with the Patriots, rumors and attention surrounding Diggs' relationship with Cardi B, family commentary, and the mother's social media advice, social media interpretation, memes. And fan wars and social media thrives on complexity. Each new post or rumor acts as another domino, accelerating the chaos. Fans were no longer just spectators, they were co-creators of the story, adding analysis, memes, and conspiracy theories. Then, Diggs added fuel to the fire. Following the mother's second message, he posted another statement, more personal this time. "People need to stop creating stories where none exist. My focus has always been football, family, and my future." Again, simple words, but social media turned simplicity into a puzzle to decode. Who exactly was he addressing? Patriots? Critics? His mother? Cardi B? Or was it the entire rumor mill itself? Every interpretation generated new debates, threads, and viral posts. Meanwhile, Cardi B's approach remained strategic. Her public behavior suggested mastery of celebrity media. She continued performing, posting, and interacting with fans while letting the speculation swirl. Silence, in this case, acted as a tool, creating tension while preserving control over her own narrative. Fans argued endlessly. Was she unbothered, or was she quietly playing chess while the internet argued checkers? As the story continued, money became a key focus. Rumors about contract renegotiation or loss of deals added stakes beyond drama and relationships. Analysts highlighted that elite athletes' careers can be affected by public perception. Even a whisper of distraction, coupled with millions in contracts, is enough to make teams reconsider strategies. And in this case, Diggs' association with a world-famous rapper added layers of scrutiny and pressure unlike any traditional sports drama. But the wildest part? The story now extended beyond Diggs and Cardi B. Fans, bloggers, and commentators became de facto narrators, interpreting, theorizing, and exaggerating. Memes, joke threads, and heated debates became as much a part of the story as the actual events. Every post was analyzed, every clip dissected, and every silence interpreted as meaning. Yet, amidst all this chaos, one narrative persisted. Diggs might be using this storm as motivation. History shows athletes often turn criticism into fuel. Michael Jordan, LeBron James, and countless others built peak performances on perceived slights. Fans and analysts speculated, could Diggs take the distractions, the rumors, and the social media chaos and channel it into dominance on the field? And even as the speculation raged, The mother's posts continued to loom in the background, a subtle reminder of family influence, public pressure, and social media power. Her messages about focus, support, and partnership weren't just commentary, they became catalysts for conversation. And when a story involves family, fame, and multi-million-dollar contracts, you can bet the internet will explode. By now, what started as a simple sports rumor had become a full-blown cultural debate. Can two high-profile celebrities maintain a private relationship? Does public scrutiny from fans, media, and social media influence professional outcomes? How far should family involvement go in adult children's careers? And ultimately, can Stefon Diggs maintain focus and success amid chaos? The lines between sports, celebrity, and social media had blurred completely. Every tweet, post, meme, and analysis fed the fire. The situation was no longer just Diggs versus the Patriots or Diggs versus rumors. It had evolved into a social media phenomenon, a family drama, and a career test all at once. And as the internet argued, laughed, and speculated, Diggs' response remained calm but firm. His statement about focus and family served as a subtle message of control, an assertion that, no matter how much chaos surrounds him, his priorities are clear. Social media may interpret, meme, and analyze, but at the center of it all, Stefon Diggs is playing the long game, keeping eyes on the field and family first. This story proved one undeniable truth. In the modern era, celebrity, sports, and relationships don't exist in isolation. A single post can become a viral event. Family commentary can escalate into global debate. And when millions of dollars, millions of fans, and a superstar athlete intersect with a world-famous rapper, chaos is inevitable, drama is guaranteed, and attention is limitless. As the dust settled from the initial storm, the story of Stefon Diggs, Cardi B, and the Patriots drama had reached an almost mythical level of intensity. The internet had dissected every word, every post, every meme. Family, celebrity relationships, contracts, and social media chaos had collided into a perfect viral storm, and the audience was hanging on every twist. The tension was no longer just about whether Diggs would keep his spot on the Patriots or how his rumored relationship with Cardi B would play out. Now it was about control, perception, and legacy. Diggs had already made two statements, first a calm assertion of focus and family, and then a subtle message reminding everyone that loyalty and dedication come from within. But as everyone knows, the internet never lets a story die quietly. Every silence was analyzed, every vague message interpreted as a clue. Then came the next wave of speculation. Sports insiders began pointing out that while Diggs' talent was undeniable, teams around the league were closely monitoring the situation. It wasn't just about touchdowns or yardage anymore. It was about how off-field attention could impact performance. Analysts debated whether being involved with a global superstar like Cardi B would automatically bring distractions or whether Diggs' professionalism could handle it. Social media exploded with theories. Some argued that the relationship would make him stronger. Others claimed it could jeopardize a career built on focus and discipline. Meanwhile, Cardi B continued her strategy of public calm and private chaos. She didn't respond directly to Diggs' mother or Diggs himself, but every post, story, and video she shared became instant fodder for speculation. Fans dissected her outfits, her captions, and even her dancing, trying to find hidden messages. The silence, paired with her high-profile lifestyle, created tension so thick it could be felt across social media timelines worldwide. Diggs' mother, the silent orchestrator behind much of the drama, had returned to social media for the final time. Her posts, focusing on focus, support, and partnership, acted like a magnifying glass over every rumor. She never mentioned Cardi B directly, but that didn't stop the internet from connecting dots. Team Mom and Team Let Him Handle It had merged into Team Debate Supreme, with every faction arguing over influence, responsibility, and whether family commentary should ever enter public discourse. And then, as if the narrative couldn't get any more tangled, Diggs dropped his final statement. This time, it was short, decisive, and confident. I appreciate everyone watching, but my priorities have never wavered. Football, family, focus. Everything else is noise. Boom. That sentence wasn't just a statement, it was a mic drop. The calm authority in those words reminded the internet that no matter how much drama social media generates, the real story always belongs to the person living it. But of course, that didn't stop fans, analysts, and bloggers from spinning 100 different interpretations. Was it a subtle message to Cardi B? A warning to critics? Or simply an affirmation of personal discipline in the face of chaos? The ambiguity made it even more viral. Meanwhile, the Patriots situation continued to loom in the background. Contract rumors, alleged reconsideration, and whispers about locker room dynamics kept fans and insiders on edge. Some speculated that the organization's ultimate decision might be influenced by public perception as much as athletic performance. Others insisted Diggs' skill and professionalism would outweigh any social media hurricane. Regardless, the combination of talent, fame, and controversy created a perfect storm for endless speculation. The final twist? Fans began to realize that this drama was not just about football or relationships anymore. It had become a story about how modern celebrity culture, social media, and family influence intersect in ways that can shape careers, narratives, and public perception. Every tweet, post, or meme acted like a ripple across an ocean, small waves building into a tidal surge of attention. And yet, through all the chaos, Diggs maintained his composure. No reactive posts, no over-the-top statements, no online battles. Just quiet confidence, letting his talent, focus, and family support speak louder than the rumors. Cardi B, in turn, kept her trademark. Blend of unbothered energy and viral presence, proving that high-profile relationships aren't about secrecy, they're about strategy, timing, and control over one's own narrative. By the end of the saga, the story had evolved into multiple layers: sports drama, contract rumors, Patriots decisions, career stakes celebrity drama, relationship speculation, public appearances, social media strategy, family influence, mothers' posts, guidance, and subtle shade cultural conversation, how fame, distraction, and perception influence professional and personal life. Social media had turned a single news item into a multi-front debate, and the world was watching every move. Memes, clips, analysis, and theories flew at lightning speed, ensuring that everyone had an opinion and everyone wanted to be part of the story. And here's the final takeaway. The Diggs CB drama wasn't just a story about two individuals, it was a masterclass in modern celebrity dynamics. Family influence, professional focus, public scrutiny, and media interpretation all collided, creating a scenario that was both unpredictable and mesmerizing. Every element fed into the narrative, keeping audiences hooked from start to finish. So, what did we learn? In today's world, a single post, a single statement, or even silence can spark global debate, fuel rumors, and generate millions of views. Stefon Diggs' career, Cardi B's persona, and even Diggs' mother's words became intertwined threads in a web of viral attention, proving that fame, family, and focus are never truly separate. As the final curtain fell on this chapter, one thing was clear: the story wasn't over. In fact, in the age of social media, every end is just a potential new beginning. One tweet, one post, or one unexpected appearance could turn the narrative upside down again. Fans, critics, and analysts were left on edge, waiting for the next twist, the next screenshot, the next viral moment. And that's the power of modern celebrity drama. It's messy, it's unpredictable, and it keeps the world watching. Stefon Diggs, Cardi B, the Patriots, and the mother's intervention have created a saga that perfectly blends sports, fame, family, and internet culture, proving that in today's world, the headlines are only the beginning. The real story is how people interpret, react, and amplify them. So if you've followed this roller coaster, remember this: in the intersection of talent, fame, and family, chaos isn't a bug, it's the feature.